Now can you hear me? Okay.
Hold on. My bad.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. We were having some technical difficulties. It's Lainey and I working this tonight. So bear with us as we figure out the system in the new building. Hi, Susan from Moore. Can't wait to come see your store. Oh, you should, Susan. We were swamped busy Friday. Hi, Pat from Bison. I see some people have already shared. Joyce, is the echo gone? And Donna has shared. Jacqueline from Faye. Hi, everybody. Okay, we had a big crowd on Friday. Lainey and I were just talking about that. It was crazy busy. So we may or may not have put the fabric back in the right place, but we'll get it figured out eventually. We had food and flavored water, drinks, flavored water, and cookies and stuff like that. We had lots and lots of people Friday. We had lots on Saturday. They were just more steady instead of all at once. So we're glad you guys were excited to come see us.
I'm going to put this up there.
Okay, well, welcome to the Quilt Lady Life. This is your first time. Say hi in the comments. Let us know you're watching, where you're watching from, and be sure to share. I see several people are saying they shared. If you share, you get your name in a drawing for a gift card. So we'll spin the wheel at the end and see who wins from last week. So the more people that watch, and if you share, then that increases the size of the gift card. Sue Ann, hello. You shared 2 times. Cheryl, hello. Lots of people shared. Okay, great. So be sure you share.
All right.
Okay. So
all right.
I'll stall. We got 58 people. I don't have to stall. We got a bunch of people already here. You guys are excited. Dawn and Bill are watching grandkids at something.
They're
at some event.
A concert.
A concert.
Of some sort.
So I was roped in. Sorry if you were looking for Dawn. I'm not her. Alice was at the shop Saturday. Great people, great shop. Thank you, Alice. Hey, love the grand opening. Yes. Okay. I was trying to catch up any comments while you guys were tuning in. Okay.
All right.
So we're ready to start slides. If I quit rambling and start the slides, then you guys won't be on here as long watching us. We are more than just a quilt shop. As you know, we have long arm quilting that Dawn does. Binding, machine repair, and scissor sharpening is Bill's forte. Embroidery, we have lots of AccuQuilt products, and we can show you demos on them if you don't know how that works. It's pretty cool. And quilt making and other duties as assigned. That used to be my catchphrase when I was a teacher. What do you do? Other duties as assigned. So lots of stuff. We will have classes. That's on my notes to say. They'd hoped to get that on the calendar today, but that didn't happen. So hopefully within the next week, you can start checking the calendar on our website, quilt-lady.com, and watch for the classes. We will be having a social, SEW, social, on Wednesdays. That does not start tomorrow. Our classroom is still a little chaotic from new moving, and yes, hopefully next week. So we've got have a mess. Hi, Debbie Gray. Good to see you too. Look and see my other comments. Jacqueline had a fun Saturday at the Quilt Lady. Yay! And Susan, thank you. You think I do a great job? I just ramble. Where was I? No social. This week is Customer Appreciation Week. I got my notes. I didn't work today, so I just asked Cherie and Dawn. I said, leave me notes, what I'm going over. So Customer Appreciation Week, you can still enter for the drawing for the grand prize. We gave out tickets Friday and Saturday to put in a basket for a grand prize. That is, what's the basket? Can we show them that? Do you know where that is? So you can still enter that. And there will be a bonus item with purchase. No idea what that is. It's what I get for not being here. Oh, so the drawing. What's in the basket, though? Is it a T-shirt, a gift card?
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, we had there's lots of names in here. So we had an hourly drawing. And so we gave you 2 tickets when you came in the door. One went in the hourly drawing, one went in this basket. So even if you won the hourly drawing, you're still back in this basket. Okay. So a tumbler, spray bottle way over there. What is this? Oh, that like to scrape your mat with. A gift card. I have no idea what's on that. Lighted needle threader. A Frixion pen, little notepad, sprayer, t-shirt. I bet we can get you the right size t-shirt if that's not it.
We'll
Some
create any t-shirt.
Embroidery scissors and a little tote bag. And Yeleni just said, well, you can pick your design, which they're all on the wall behind me. You can just set that there and they can see it. We have lots of, we have 13 or so t-shirt designs, not counting the Road to Oklahoma one from last year. So anyway, you can pick your t-shirt color and size if you win the grand prize. Do I need to talk about this now too, since you just moved it?
Sure.
Road to Oklahoma fabric. I know Dawn's talked about it. So this is the block for our store. Get it closer. So this is the block Dawn created.
We also have the quilt without the border if they want to see that. Our finishing kit.
Oh, that would be cool. So the quilt, the border's not on it. For the finishing kit, so it will be this block plus the complementary blocks, I guess.
We're just missing the border on this one.
Hey, I'm seeing it at the same time you guys are. That's cool. So if you want the finishing kit, I don't know what the prices are on this.
I don't know either.
So you can get a kit with this block with the pre-cut fabrics, right? And then if you get the finishing kit, it will have this block to go along with it. So I'm sure Dawn will tell you more details later.
She's still working on the binding or the border for
borders.
this. Hopefully it'll be done within the next couple of weeks and she'll post it online.
Cool. But anyway, so here's all the fabrics for that. So these 2 on the end have Oklahoma, the word Oklahoma on them. You know, they're special made for the Road to Oklahoma. Here's the wheat. I really like the wheat. This is the map one. And I know she talked about that. Did she show it last week?
I'm not quite sure.
You see on the map?
I can switch to the overhead if you want to.
You can actually, oh, that's true. If you look, you can actually see Kingfisher on here. Anyway, so this is the background, but it's a really cool fabric with the specific Oklahoma information on it. That starts June 1st. So all of June and July for the Road to Oklahoma Shop Hop. There's 27 shops in there?
Yes. I
Okay.
believe so.
So 27 shops. That is cool. Last year I hit 4 or 5 of them. I didn't hit near all of them at all. So there'll be more details on that later. What else am I talking about?
We still put seats for retreat.
Okay, retreats. The June retreat, there's the dates. There are still 2 seats left for that retreat. And you can see, I know Dawn's told you all about what we do. I went to the one that was about a year ago. It was lots of fun. You can sew on anything you want, but there will be, not guided, but she'll have a mystery project to work on, and there'll be the round robin and the devotionals. But yes, you can bring and sew anything you want. You can sew on stuff that she brought. I bet she'll have supplies with her too. So those are a lot of fun. The September one is already sold out. The November one, there's still 8 seats available. These are all at, is it Cost City? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
So same location. Somebody that was at the same retreat with me a year ago was here over the weekend, and she said this location is nicer, bigger, better. I was going to say funner, but anyway. So it's a great time. Am I missing anything in the comments? Janice, hey, you're on here. I'm glad you shared. I haven't seen you in forever, Janice. So if you're interested in the retreats, get online and look at that and sign up. And Lainey put the link in the comments. So that's that. I've covered most of my notes now. And like I said, she's working on getting the classes on the website. I think they have in mind what classes they're going to offer. If you want something specific, say, hey, I want somebody to do this. Let us know. And if there's enough demand, we'll have a class for that. But keep in mind, there'll also be sit and sews. So there'll be people here to help you if you just bring your project you want to work on. And Dawn and Sheree have been working on all this. They have lots of ideas for things like that. Janice, you work Thursday. Well, I don't work Thursday.
I do.
You'll see Lainey. Maybe I need to come in Thursday and just to say hi to Janice.
Janice will be here for the one day.
Yeah, well, Janice, you come home long enough to change out laundry or something and go again. Hello from Tulsa. I don't recognize that name, but okay. Clarissa. Glad you shared, Clarissa. I'll be in Tulsa in a couple of weeks for a triathlon. My son is going to run in. Maybe I'll run in. I don't know. Anything else? I have a demo for you. So if I don't have any other comments or questions, we're ready to. For anybody to get ready for today's live. So we're going to go do this. Debbie says no sound. Joyce says no sound.
I got them.
Can you hear us now? Yes, no?
We got 2 cameras we're trying to work through.
Depending on which camera is up is where the voice is. Can you hear us now?
There we go.
Somebody say yes or no. Kind of fuzzy now. Okay, I'm kind of fuzzy all the time. Cheryl. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. What do you just want to, I don't know. You do the mic. So did you hear me say I'm going to do a demo on bias strips for your binding? So yes, you can hear me. Good. So Blaney's going to switch cameras so I can show you. Hear me. Looks like one or both cameras on. Okay. So, oh shoot, my line didn't show. I have instructions from.
You can see your line.
This pattern. I'll show it up. The Bianni has a lot of good detailed instructions. Plus they have videos that you can watch online, but I'm going to show you a quick. So you want to start when you do your binding you can use for your edges here for, I just went blank, binding your quilts. If you have a quilt that's got any kind of curved edge, you want a bias binding because it's going to bend around those curves better and make it a lot easier to work with. So you're going to take a square, and on this instruction, I believe it calls for a 15-inch, 20-inch, 20 and a half by 20 and a half. This is actually, I think, 18-inch because I took a yard, and so I could get 4 pieces out of it. So you're going to draw a line diagonally, and I purposely did it in a dark fabric so I hope you could see it. Can you see my line? Kind of. I actually just took a permanent marker because I'm going to cut on that line, so it doesn't really matter. So you're going to draw a line diagonally, and then you're going to cut that apart. So cut on that line. That's going to give you 2 triangles. Okay. So you're going to sew those 2 triangles together on the long side. See, I'm following along these instructions. So you're going to sew those together on this long side, and then you're going to open it, and you'll have this. Is that a parallelogram? My math and geometry people. So you've got this parallelogram then. So then you're going to draw lines for what size you're going to make it. So I did that. So I drew the lines here. I hope you can see those. So I drew 2 1/4. And what I did, I just took my ruler and found my 2 1/4 inch, drew a line. I moved up to another 2 1/4, drew a line. Again, I used a permanent marker because I knew I was going to cut on it. So I did that all the way across. And one tip that's not in the Bianni that I saw elsewhere is you're going to fold this and sew the 2 opposite ends together. So to keep track of which ones you're sewing together, if you'll number them, And this you might not want to do in a permanent marker because it may show through. But I start with 0 over here on the longer side. So I wrote 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here I started with 1. So on the 0 line, the opposite end is 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to fold that and you're going to line up. And this is kind of awkward to do, but it works really well. So I found, so here's my 0 and here's my 1. So I'm going to line up this one with this one. Let me get some pins. And to make sure I get them straight, I'll put the pin right on top of the line here, and then I'll make sure it's lined up on that side. So you're just going to go down and pin that. Okay. So pin that all the way along, and then you're going to sew on that line. And all these are 1/4 inch seams. Okay. And then you're going to end up with your tube here. So this is my first seam when I started with this. So that's this seam. There's your lines, and then there's the diagonal seam. So then you're going to cut on the lines that you marked. And I brought scissors over here. Here they are. So you just cut along on this line. And when you get done, you'll have this nice, sweet bias strip. I should have partially started cutting this, I know. You guys are going, okay, this is boring. Why am I watching her cut something? Let me get it partially undone, you can see. The instructions on the by Annie have you, you can see they tell you to do this and then cut your strips and then just sew the ends together. So either way works. This just makes it, you already have your one long strip when you open it up. Okay, you get the idea. So there you go. Your seams are maybe a little closer together. But, so then you got your long bias strip, and you can, if you're making it for binding, then you'll fold it in half, stitch it to your edge, and then roll that over. So there you go. And I hadn't done this a whole lot until I made my by Annie bag. This one. So did everybody pick up on that? Any questions? Hello from Tulsa. Love your quilting. Hi from Newalla. That looks complicated. It's really not complicated, Debbie, especially if you kind of follow these directions. If you want to come in, I'll show you. I'll do it with you. We'll figure it out. Because I was kind of intimidated at first too, but it's not very hard. Janice, interesting. Hello from Edmond. Hi, Becky from Edmond. Okay, so that's the bias strips. And I did this. I made all 4 of these samples in what, 15, 20 minutes today? I don't know. I have a helper here today, and he's nodding at me. So, so that's the bias strips. It works, but my brain, it makes no sense. Okay, I get it, Cheryl. You can switch the cameras if you want. But once you've done it, a whole lot more sense. And if I would completely undo this, then it would show better. And I picked, obviously, a fabric that was, I was thinking it was going to be on the bias, but it was already printed on the bias or something. Anyway. So this, your bias strips work better on curved edges or anything that's not straight. So ideally, you would use the bias on your quilts, but don't tell Dawn. I don't always do that. I use mine straight grain sometimes. Okay, what else? Ethel loved seeing the store. Good.
She is the one who's going to be coming back in a couple of weeks.
Ethel, you're coming back in a couple of weeks. Are you the one that got all the watermelon and stuff and you just kept adding to the list? You're my best friend now. Not best friend. You're my good friend because I have lots of good friends. Becky, you shared, liked and shared. Okay. Sounds like a plan, Debbie. You're going to come in and let me show you how to do it? Good. I don't know how to do a whole lot of stuff because a lot of mine's self-taught, but that I think I figured out how to do. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I want to see your towels when you get done with them, Ethel. Bring some in. Show them off. That was fun. You guys were so much fun on Saturday. I'm sorry we were so swamped. It was crazy. I was just telling Lainey the fabric is probably not put away in the right place because we were rushing so much to get stuff put away so you guys could find it again. But we were tired, but we had a good time that day. So I'm glad you guys came by. So this is going to be a quick night.
Oh, yeah.
They opened. I wasn't working today. I just stopped by. Good, Ethel. You'll bring that by. Look forward to seeing it. Now try to come on a day I'm here so I can see it, okay? I'm working Wednesday and Friday this week. They opened a box today that they checked in, and it hasn't made it to the shelves yet. So I'm going to show you what we got in. How do you figure out how big to cut your square on different size quilt to make your bias? I don't know, Sherry. Honestly, I did the 18-inch, and I wanted to get that out completely cut so I could tell you how much that would make. Maybe Lainey will cut for me while I talk.
I can. On this one? The
I just
one?
no, not the pin one. This one I've already started cutting.
Just keep following the line.
Just keep following the line.
Perfect.
Well, for this, I keep getting out of the screen. For this bag, it said to use what did that paper say? 14-inch, 15-inch, 20-inch, 20 and a half inch squares. I don't think it tells me how long that is, but that goes all around on the inside, finishes all the inside seams. So she's going to finish cutting that. And those were 17 and a half or 18-inch squares. And then there's a little strip that's not quite your 2.5 inches. So made the road to Oklahoma in blue, tan, and brown. Okay. I'm curious to see that, Clarissa. Where was I? Oh, I was going to open a box for you. One of the boxes was this Grandma's Spot Remover Laundry Spray. Ugh. Have you guys seen this? I happened onto this years ago in this little bottle, and I think it's when my kids were littler, and it would take out every stain. And I got to where I loved it.
It wonders.
In this little bottle, there's very few things that it won't take out. Secret spot remover. I saw it at a fabric store once. Said, "Oh, I got to try that. Works great on baby stains." Said I haven't come up with anything that didn't work on. Then we discovered it had a spray bottle, and I found this again at a fabric store, I think. And I mentioned to Dawn the other day. I said, "Well, I have a spray bottle. I really like it." She went, "What? They come in a spray bottle?" So now we have the spray bottles. And Lainey said, "We got a whole bunch."
We got 3 boxes.
We got 3 boxes, and there's 6 per box. This is $9.99. Spot remover laundry spray, any kind of stain. Mine stays right by my washer, and I use it all the time. Oil, grease, paint, makeup, grass, clay, inks, blood, baby formula, tar, spaghetti sauce, coffee, betadine, rust, turmeric. Hadn't thought about that being on the list. Fabric bleed and pet stains. So if you like this, if you need a stain remover, this is a good one. I highly recommend it. Okay, here is the other. Well, I don't need to get that over here. Some other things we got.
Mine 1 if you would like it.
Oh, okay. Do we have our numbers? You may write them down.
I don't have the numbers right now. As
Okay.
well, invoices from last week will be sent out later this week with these ones as well. We are getting on it as quick as we can after doing our grand reopening.
Yeah, what she said. Cherie had attempted, and she told me today she'd try to get to those. So anything you ordered last week on the live or you order tonight will be invoiced tomorrow
or later this week.
Or later this week, and they'll be shipped together. So you'll only have the shipping for one instead of 2 separate shippings. So that's a plus too. So if you're interested in this spot remover, that will be mine number 1. And we don't have our numbers out. We talked about that and didn't get them out.
I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, we emptied them out of our typical basket and put them somewhere. So if you like the spot remover, like I said, I think it's great. Hi, Joe from Meeker. Glad you figured out how to do the comments. If you like this, say mine 1. I'm trying to make notes for Cherie, so we'll figure that out. The next item, and this, I have one of these too, and I love it, is the side winder to wind your bobbin. So you don't have to take your thread off of your sewing machine to wind your bobbin. That is assuming you have a separate spool of thread. it's handy. I was going to say, is it? And I took mine when I went to retreat. Said it's a really cool, handy tool. Somebody gave me mine years ago. I didn't use it for a while, but I have now. So this is $30.99. So the Sidewinder, if you're interested in that, is number 2 to wind your bobbins. Okay, this back, Cheryl, to your question. This was a 17.5-inch square, and it made 1, 2, 3. That's 24 inches. 3 2/3 yards. So if that's a guide, there's probably a formula out there somewhere, but I don't know what it is. How much was the Sidewinder?
$30.99.
$30.99, Janice. Do we need to put one back for you? How much? What did I say about the spray? I drive over for stain spray. Okay, Novena. So do we need to get you a stain spray? Sorry, I'm late. I shared. That's okay, Sheila. We're glad you're here. So Janice wants a Sidewinder. Put it in my notes. I put JR Sidewinder.
Christina Lone Wolf would also like one.
Christina?
Yep.
Okay.
Lone Wolf.
Do we have more than what's right here?
We only have 2, but we can purchase more.
Did you hear that? We only have these 2 right now, but we'll get more. So if you still want a Sidewinder, continue to comment and we'll get that to you. Okay, the next item, I feel like Price is Right or something. The next item up for bid, we have these rose gold folding scissors. How many times did I wish I had some scissors in my purse? I carry a tape measure in my purse. I may have to get me a pair of these too.
So these in my car.
You keep these in your car?
I need to.
I don't know how many times Cherie, especially when we were getting ready for open house,
yes,
or when we were working up here, I needed something, and Cherie pulled out this handy little wrench.
Multi-tool.
Yeah, her multi-tool thing. I said I need one, but try not to poke myself with this. You guys have probably seen these, and then you pulled apart and you got your scissors. So these are cute, handy, and since they fold inside themselves, you don't have sharp points.
Navina also wants one, so we'll have to.
These are $3.99. So we're going to do folding scissors. I'm trying to make notes as I go here. So the folding scissors are going to be mine number 3, and Navina wants some of these too.
Navina wants the Sidewinder.
Okay. I guess I don't need to write this down. I'm assuming Cherie will look at this later. So
yes.
The folding scissors are $3.99. So those are cool, easy. Oh, it's Mother's Day coming up. You can do your Mother's Day shopping. This can be like the beginning of your gift or something you can put with it. Do this in a gift card. Score! Mother's Day. Debbie Henderson wants a big spray. Novena wants, okay. So we got a bunch of these. If anybody wants these little folding scissors, $3.99. Now I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. For those of you, Joyce, purse makers, we have these small turn lock latches for your purse or bag. Ethel wants a large gift card. I get you. I had laid back some fabric. By the way, all the fabric that's on sale, the panels, all that kind of stuff is still on sale through customer appreciation. So come check that out. I picked up my sale fabric that I had picked out the other day. I don't have much of a paycheck from last week after that. I mean, I just trade out merchandise for work here. Now, getting back to this, what are these called? Turn lock.
Does the Sidewinder work on larger bobbins? Joanne would like to know.
As far as I know, because, hang on. Let me open it and show you. It's not really size specific. You put your spool.
Here, let me.
You put your, are you going to change? Okay. You put your spool on here. Do we have I don't have a spool handy.
No.
You wind it across here and through here, and your bobbin sits here. So it's whatever bobbin will fit on that post will hold. And then you just push the button, this orange button, and it winds. And I have even had to put my hand on top of the spool so it didn't fly off because it goes fast. So to my knowledge, it should work on any size bobbin as long as it fits on that post. Is that right? I'm looking at that right.
I think so.
Oh no, the bobbin goes here. This is for spare ones. So your bobbin goes here. So as long as, and see this pushes up against it. So you'll open it out and put it on the right button. Put it on your bobbin right there. It should fit. Okay. So there's your sidewinder. Okay, so back to the turn lock will be mine number 4. So if anybody wants that, those would be handy on if you have a purse that has a flap on it that you want to, or some kind of bag that you want to hold together. There are currently 2 of those, but if you want more, we can always get more. Mine number 4 for Debbie. Again, I don't know why I'm writing these down because I know she'll take care of it. Yep. This is, I opened this while ago and thought, how cute. It is leather tags. Can you see that? At the top one says handmade, and then the middle one has a heart in the middle. It says handmade. Well, like I say, I'll say handmade. They're just a different design.
I can also switch it to the overhead if you want overhead.
I don't care. I don't care. You could just show this pile here and not me. It's fine with me. So these leather tags. So the leather tags will be number 5. Ooh, yeah, you can see that better.
Makes it where you don't have to reach as far too.
Until it gets blurry. So the leather tags, that would be mine number 5. And you can just see my pile as I go here. Next is a pattern, another great pattern using the 5 1-yard piece formula. Ponder. You're seeing that. I'm seeing this for the first time right along with you guys.
There's some pretty cool things.
So if you like Ponder, it's going to be number 6. The OK patterns all use the same formula to choose for choosing fabrics, just 5 1-yard pieces. And it says a large scale, a medium scale, a light, a medium, and a dark. And then your binding and your backing. And this is $8.99. So Ponder is number 6. This is pretty. Another pattern, line dancing. I'm writing again. I don't know why. I'm just trying to keep the numbers straight for. So I like that. So it's made from strips. Finished size is 54 by 74. It is 9 fat quarters or 18 piece to 2.5-inch strips. Whoops. So there's your design. I wonder, you know that one panel we have that's got all those strips on it?
Yeah.
That would work for that, wouldn't it?
I think so.
That'd be cool. We know what we're talking about. You guys don't know what we're talking about. So this is Dragonfly Company. Line dancing is $3.99. So if anybody likes that. This is cool. This is a mini pattern, official tomato pattern. I'm trying to find out what the name of this is. It holds your passport. Okay.
Clarissa, you can either send it to our Facebook or you can email it to our orders at quilt-lady.com.
Oh, Deborah Henderson. I'll pick it up. I don't need 4.
She wants to pick up number 1.
Okay. Oh, your sidewinder won't work for your featherweight, Mary? Try that. They are skinnier, aren't they? Those bobbins are skinnier. I haven't tried it for that one. Jane Thomas says it will wind the featherweight bobbins. So maybe, Mary, maybe you need to get with Jane. Maybe Jane has a trick. It should, but I haven't tried that yet. I have a featherweight, but I haven't tried winding bobbins with that one, I guess. Okay. Back to this. We're just jumping around today. We might be here all night after all. This pattern is cool, I think, especially if you're a traveler. For your passport, and it looks like it's like a crossbody kind of thing. You put your passport and your information, your card and identification stuff in it, and it's got a strap. Must have travel wallet for cork and faux leather. Okay, we have some cork. We don't have any faux leather. So if you like this one, it is $6.99, and it is mine number 8. Mine number 8 for the passport cover. And another pattern. This is super cute with the little vehicles on it. I was going to say trucks, but there's all kinds of vehicles. There is even, looks like there's a little police car. I'm trying to get out of the glare. We have such a good lighting in here. Now we have a glare. There, can you see all this? It's got all those little vehicles. What is this called? Bring home the tree pattern. So this will be mine number 9. And it's got the, I guess this is just the pattern, because for all 12 ornaments, it tells you how much, I'm not going to read that to you, what you need for each item or for all of them. So those would be cool. I guess this is the time to start on your Christmas decorations, because it's about to get hot and you want to stay inside where it's cool. So this is Bring Home the Tree pattern for $9.99. If anybody likes those. Or if you're traveling and you want to do handwork. I assume this is a handwork thing. I don't know. Labels. So made from the heart. This is me number 10. So there are 4 labels in here. Jody's Quilt labels. Now I'm looking to see, are these iron on? Do they sew in?
I think they're sewing.
Adding a special message to your handmade projects. Judy's Art Panel Collection is a great way to add special focal pieces to tote bag projects, appliques, and wearables. Custom printed, eco-friendly, permanent dyes, machine wash, or cold, warm or cold. Okay, those are just cute.
I think they're going to be sew-ins.
Looks like they're a sew-in, but you could use the, what are those markers that are permanent? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't use Sharpies.
I can't think of the name.
Not the Frixons, the other ones. Okay, the permanent markers that we have.
Yes.
You can write your information on it, who made it, the date, and any special information. So Debbie, you want some of these labels. Okay. These are super cute. There's 3 here, but again, I'm sure we can get more if more than one person. Micron. Thank you, Terry. Glad you came to save the day, Terry. And here,
people coming. Oh.
See, we're over
here trying to think about it.
We're just drawing a blank here. Okay, these are some mug rugs. So this first one is Otis the Scarecrow mug rug. I'm going to tilt it so there's no glare on it. He's cute. So, Scarecrow mug rug.
Oh, I have some really cute applique. If you want to add those.
Okay. If we got time.
I'll pull them out so if we have time, you can show them.
So this, again, you're working for fall here. The Scarecrow mug rug, it is $22.99. Includes instructions, pre-cut, fused applique notions, and all the fabric to complete the mug rug. So it's got all your stuff in there. You just need to put it together. So he's pretty cute. So Otis is $22.99, and he is number 11. Mine 11. Oh, that is cute.
There's multiple animals. Each one is a different animal.
Here is Chili Time pre-cut pack. Includes instructions for mug rug and 4 laser cut pre-fused appliques. So the pack, there's all your pre-cut stuff. I think you just need what you're going to apply it to. So the pre-cut pack will be number 12. And it is $53.99. But you got, I said you got all the pieces you need in there pre-cut and all the instructions. That is cute. I haven't got into making the mug rugs yet, but I like those. And here is, we got Santa Kris Kringle mug rug. And nobody's going to be able to read my writing because it's pretty sloppy right now. This is $22.99 for Kris Kringle. These would make good gifts for teachers, friends, yourself. You know, you need a mug rug to sit your coffee on while you sit and read your book or watch TV. And it has all the pre-cuts inside it. That is cool. And the next one is McChillin mug rug. So that's going to be number 14. Here's your little snowman. That glare again. And it's got all your pre-cuts inside it. It is $22.99. And we have 3-yard quilts for kids. We had several, or not several, we had some people in here over the weekend buying stuff for their kids, grandkids to make. So this would be a good, you see that, well, here, let me flip it over. Now I've got it upside down. Those are cute with the cats, the animals. So if you have a kid that's wanting to learn to sew, this might be a good for ideas. I'm gonna have to show this to my niece is going to do a 4-H sewing club, and she's looking for ideas. This might be a good one. So 3-yard quilts for kids. That will be number, where did I leave off? Is this 14? No, McChilly was 14, so this is 15. So the 3-yard for kids is number 15. Okay.
Those are so cute.
Did these just come in too?
They just came in today.
I like this. Zebra. I just heard, I don't know, a friend of mine went on an African safari vacation recently, and she's gotten lots of teasing from her friends about her interest in the zebras. So Patty, I may have to get this for you. Scarlett would like to have that. You're coming. Oh, well, Sue Ann, you better come in and get those 3-yard quilt things. So this, super cute, this zebra, this is Baby Zebra pre-cut. So the piece is already pre-cut for you. You just have to figure out what you're going to put it on. And it's $15.99.
Oh no, Ethel lost the live feed. She's back.
Oh. So if you like the zebra, it's number 16. Oh, and here's an elephant with a bow tie, with a tie. Baby elephant. That is also $15.99. And again, all the pre-cuts are in there, laser cut. You just apply it where you want it. So the elephant is number 17. These are adorable. The sloth. Who doesn't love a cute sloth? The sloth is going to be number 18, $15.99.
How big is the zebra?
Well, let me find the zebra again. I'm looking. Finished size is 7 3/4 by 1 1/4. Right in here at the bottom. You probably can't see it because it's glaring. So 7 3/4 by 10 1/4. Not huge, but oh, I see all the others on the back. Do we have all of these? Looks like
all of them.
We have several probably.
Yep.
But it shows you different ideas here, where to applicate it, what would look cute on. What else? The sloth was number 18. If you like the sloth, we froze. So there we are. The giraffe. So giraffe will be number 19. Again, $18.99. This one is 9 3/4 by 15. I guess giraffes are taller, so he's a little bit bigger. 15 inches tall. The koala Koala is going to be number 20. He is 10 1/4 by 12 3/4. With all your pre-cuts. The llama, or a long neck sheep, if you are my friend Leslie. There's a joke there. They went to Ireland, and anyway. So the llama is 7 by 17. Oh, this llama's tall. The llama's taller than a giraffe. And your pre-cuts. So $18.99 for the llama. The llama's number 21. And then the last one is a baby turtle. So the turtle is $15.99, and that's going to be number 22. And you got your pre-cuts in there again. And some ideas how to, okay, let me do it this way. Ideas how to do them, what you might put them on. So, or if you're really industrious, you could get several of them and put them all in one quilt, and like a good baby quilt, or put them on a pillowcase, or I don't know. So there you go. If you need me to tell you numbers again, I will, or go back and rewatch the live feed and see what it is you like. Is that about it, Lainey?
We have a prize wheel today.
We have a prize wheel. So if you watched last week and you shared, we have a prize wheel. You have to comment if your name is the one that shows up on the wheel that you're here to get it. And we aren't sure how much this gift.
I don't know how much this one is.
We don't know how much this one is, but when you see the prize wheel, you'll see how many names. So however many names are on that prize wheel, that's how many dollars it's worth. So Lainey is going to spin the wheel. Shelly West. Is Shelly on here? Say hello. Let us know you're here. Hello, Myrna. You're watching. So is Shelly here? We will get her that gift card if she lets us know she's here. So be sure and share. Tell us you share, because we don't know if you don't. And to share, I did this once. I know somebody was watching last week and they go, I don't know how to share. How do I do that? So I will, since I have this out here, let me turn this off. Will you switch the camera again? Of course. Mine's an Android, so yours might look different. Down here at the bottom is this little bent arrow. If you'll push that arrow, and I did this earlier, then it says write post. So I clicked write post, and I'm not going to do this since I've already done it. And type whatever message, like come join us, watch the Quilt Lady, she's awesome, they're the friendliest shop in the state, whatever. And then just click post.
Make sure you post it publicly.
That posts it publicly. That means you, anybody that sees your personal Facebook group will see that. Oh, okay. So share it. That's how you share it. Find that curved arrow. Like I said, on mine, it was down at the bottom by the comments. And share. And then tell us you shared so we'll know. So if you're not watching live between 7 and 7:50 on Tuesday evening, you can still watch this for at least 24 hours. Maybe beyond. You can still get the prices and everything in 24 hours. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to watch it actually live if you're elsewhere. So, yes, we'll see you next week. Don't forget to invite your friends. Maybe Dawn will be back. Come by and see us.
She should be next week.
She should be here next week. But, you know, end of school year, kids' activities, who knows? I've already planned a trip to Ada to see my 4-year-old play t-ball because he wanted to know where Gaga was at one of his recent ball games. So Gaga is going to go to a game, but it'll be a couple of weeks. So you guys come back and see us. Come in the store and see us. If you haven't been here yet, you need to come and see this big, beautiful store that Lainey and I were saying is going to take a lot more work to keep the floor clean because there's a lot more floor in here. But we got a big classroom. There will be classes posted soon on the website. Is that it? We've covered everything?
Yep.
Get on look at the links if you want to go to the retreat. I think that's about it. Okay. See you guys later. Thanks for dropping in. Come see us at the friendliest little quilt shop in the state. Bye.